The MACC Farm was built on Magnolia High School's campus in 2021. And since then, every summer we have had summer internships for AUHSD students through the city of Anaheim. There is a culinary cohort, and then we also have entrepreneurship.
On Mondays, we go to Magnolia High School and we harvest food at the MACC Farm. And then we also learn about different things like the history of food and different cuisines.
And Tuesday through Friday, we're here at the kitchen. So usually we get here before 8:30, chef opens the kitchen. We have around an hour to make breakfast. He's very kind with that, so we make our meals, we finish cleanup, and usually we either have a lesson or we're here in the kitchen making a new recipe.
This entire cohort, I've been learning just new recipes, new things. Last week, I had no idea what focaccia was. This week, I'm a master at it.
So being in the cohort for entrepreneurship, we're basically in a classroom where we're learning about the different techniques to use in like marketing or just like creating a business in general.
We learn about ourselves in the way that we learn what side of the business do we want to be on. I have friends that like making the product. I have friends that like to design the product and design flyers for the product. I myself like to be on the business side where I do like the math and the calculations for the product.
Us interns, we're not just stuck inside marketing, but we're also helping out on the farm. They're teaching us how to take out weeds, how to plant new seeds.
We do assemble the produce boxes, so we harvest the produce. We take care of the upkeep of the plants to make sure they're ready for the farmers market.
Our farmers markets are held every Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m. and they are open to the community.
We have a bunch of different vendors there, so we had like freshly baked bread, baked goods, and produce boxes. So all the produce came from the MACC, and then just some other smaller vendors that wanted to show their products as well and sell them.
So the MACC Farm it's like a regenerative farm, and it tries to give back to the community through the farmers market. It tries to give the community easy ways to access nutritional food compared to like the processed foods that like are circulating America today.
We do it because we think it's good for our community to have a place where they can have fresh food available to them.
So if families are willing to go to Magnolia, they have an easy way to get fresh produce, and they don't have to drive if they don't want to. They don't have to go long places to get food.
So this farmers market only gives like a glimpse of what blue zones are.
So a blue zone is a specific area in a city where researchers have seen that a specific amount of people have increased their age to live up to 100 years old, and they are called centenarians.
Each blue zone is a little different, but they all have a very active, healthy lifestyle.
What we're trying to implement is that the principles that they use, which is either no matter just like walking or even just eating healthier, that if we can change step by step for our community, that the longevity of our community members will also increase.
Also, seeing the way that the farmers market brings the community together made me realize that farms don't always necessarily have to be about food, but they can also bring together a community.
I'm taking away that, health and longevity isn't just about food or fitness. It's about purpose, it's about connection, it's about how you live each day.
Being healthy isn't just about your physical well-being, but also about your mental well-being, and kind of cultivating this community at the MACC, like helping me realize that social and emotional well-being is like what really matters too.
But what I've learned here from the readings about blue zones and seeing firsthand from a farmer's market is that community is actually what makes us as people very strong. That's the reason we made it so far. I feel closer to people than I have felt for a long time. I feel like every time that I'm giving a tour or talking to people about the information we have here, I'm making a difference because I'm making them more healthy by extension. I am teaching them how to be better versions of themselves, which I think enriches the entirety of the community as a whole.
I think everyone who's in this cohort should feel that their food and their experience here is making a difference both in their community and to themselves.